Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome back to Let's Play Fuhrerreich as Japan. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we're invading the Soviet Union still. And this is probably not this one, maybe we'll stream more tomorrow. But we really gotta finish the Japanese campaign like as fast as possible, because on the 28th, on Thursday, which is 2 days from now, Man the Guns officially comes out. Which will basically break all of the old save files, I'm pretty sure. So I would like to at least get a series like somewhat to some sort of logical conclusion before we just break the save and have to start all over again, like what happened with the Germany campaign. So the Soviet Union here. Also, I do have a new mouse, so hopefully, okay, it does look like it's working on the OBS. For some reason, sometimes I know the mouse gets unaligned. I'm not too sure why or how that happens, but right now it does look like it seems like it's okay. I do have a new mouse, so maybe it might take a while for me to get used to it. So if I make any stupid mistakes with the mouse, that would be the reason why. So what are we doing? We got a no national focus set. Were we trying to get political power for something? I'm not too sure. Partial mobilization. Get up to total mobilization maybe. Partial goes to wartime. No, wartime's the next one. So we need 100 political power. Get up to wartime mobilization. So yeah, we're not even at really even mobilize our economy or anything like that. Our soldiers are barely even conscripted. Like, I think we just... No, we're on limited conscription, so... For the most part, Japan's not, like, fully even behind the war. Which is kind of surprising. Unlike, you know, the Soviet Union, which is, you know, extensive conscription, totally mobilized. We're doing quite fine. Hopefully all of our troops get to where they need to be, because right now the front line, as you can see, is extremely long. So we have made our way all the way to the Urals, which is quite nice. And it is time for more military planning here. So basically, yellow, you're going to go to here until it's actually in green. We do have like a green army that's here. It's supposed to show up at some point. I mean, they are on their way. The green, you can push your way down there, and then blue, your offensive line is basically going to be take over Central Asia. And then, you know, eventually we're going to be on the border with the British, which is going to be kind of bad for you, because we are probably going to go with war with the British like pretty soon. Like, how long until our Costas Belli is done? The 17th of December. So we still got like 2 more months. We'll see how much progress we can make in 2 months. But after that, yeah, we're basically going to do like a full-scale invasion of this area over here. Because we need the oil, we need rubber. Basically a lot of resources. We need a lot of things right now. Japan can't really sustain itself at the moment. So yeah, we're going to get our way up to 100 political power, upgrade our economy. We're not training any divisions. We can train like a handful of infantry. Train like 2 paratroopers, train up 2 of you, and then train up some tanks, and that should be fine. Yeah, so you're fine. Unfilled imports. We need a lot of shit. Like, that's like almost every single country I'm pretty sure in the world is actually like closed off their economy, so we really aren't getting anything. That's really why we have to do this invasion. It's like, if you look at the resources here, we got a decent amount of iron, all of the oil that we will probably need, like especially down here, like tungsten, steel. Indonesia is full of resources and we desperately need them. So a war with the British is absolutely required. Taking over all of India would also secure our resources. So just this area here is vital to our war effort. So and then in the beginning of next year, we'll probably do like a full-scale invasion over the entirety of the thing. As you can see, the British are already oh, they actually moved their troops. There used to be like 9 divisions there, but I guess they all decided to move out because they were not important anymore. And also, I did move this guy south. Okay, their capital did update. I'm just hoping that maybe they'll actually attack this guy. I don't know if they can even fabricate claims or anything like that, but if they can, that would be like really nice. Base in low supply, I understand that. Vietnam, kind of hard to have all those resources where we need them. Where's the brown army? Yeah, you're all down here ready to go as well. Fantastic. Also, this area turned blue. I'm not too sure why that happened. Sometimes it just, the map, like, the colors go weird. I'm not too sure what causes it. Yeah, there we go. It's fixed now. Okay, we were going you, but we can't actually use it at all. So, you guys, all of you attack. Did green actually get to the front line? No, they're kind of just going around Mongolia at the moment. So they're getting there, but they're not quite there yet. Hello, Stalin. Outdated equipment in production. Oh, yeah, we get infantry equipment 3 now. Fantastic. And what else are we producing that's outdated? Oh, the boats. Okay. Upgrade you destroyer 3s. Yeah, but we can't build any of these ships. Like, we don't have the resources to actually build anything. So what do we want to research? Can we get more resource extraction? Not quite yet, but soon. Let's get these factories all going. So, 10% cap. Do we want growth or retention? I'm gonna go with growth. So are you guys on aggressive? No, you're just on regular battle plans at the moment. Yeah, and they're basically just throwing their troops away. We can basically come in here and crush them really easily. You can go in here and probably just destroy them. Some of them are losing a lot of organization, but not fast enough that we can really make strong progress. Like right now, the front line is relatively weak because okay, yeah, you can go kill that guy. You're not completely surrounded. Yeah, 'cause we need the green army to get here ASAP so we can kind of consolidate these armies. Yeah, and they're talking all along the front, but really, yeah, you should die soon. Like, the Soviet Union basically have no production. They have, like, their manpower is pretty bad. They have basically no guns, so you can see that a lot of their strength is basically, like, not even there. Yeah, you go here and just basically march in that province right away. And we really can just, I think, walk forward. Like, they really can't put too much of a stop to us. Where are you going? Are you green? No, you're blue. I want very aggressive battle plans from you guys. Try to, you know, push in as much as you possibly can. It looks like the green army, though, is actually deciding to show up, which is quite nice. Once they get here, we can, shrink down these front lines a little bit. It still takes, like, so long to actually cross over the Urals, but... yeah, the UK's declared war on Siam. For some reason. I don't know why. They just decided to do that. So 24 to 28 divisions. So that's meaning that there's going to be significantly more British troops in the area, I would imagine. Or propaganda against the United Kingdom. We're basically already at 100% war support, so we don't need to do that at all. And the British Empire, you know, it's quite large. It's a big empire. Okay, you're gonna walk in here. Is green actually still going where they need to go? Yes, they are. So we are at Perm over there. So how close are they capitulating? I know they're probably like still pretty far away. They're at 85%. Okay. But again, because we're pushing it from this direction, I think they should capitulate not faster, but it shouldn't be like as big of a hassle as it normally is to capitulate the Soviet Union. Yeah, you can definitely march there. You should be able to march. As soon as you're stopping attack, you can probably march in this province. Okay, you march here. You go here, and then this guy can march on these guys. And now that the Green Army is actually showing up, your front line can shrink. Your front line can also shrink, but is that where green needs to be further up still too? So I want to edit you go up here. Yellow can also go further up. And that should be fine. Green, I just want you to hold position, kind of reorganize yourselves a little bit. I mean, a lot of them are still... Where are you going? Is there another green front line somewhere? There is. The entirety of green is supposed to be on this front. But now with like the fresh green troops. Okay, yeah, you can export it to these guys. Can you move here? Like right now, the front line, it's really, really long. 131, probably like 140 divisions for the Soviets right now. And all the British troops are leaving because the British are now actually in a war themselves. Yeah, you guys have like no strength right now. You guys have pretty bad organization at the moment. Can you go into here as well? Yeah, you're actually all trying to strategically redeploy, which is not helping us out, actually. How long until you guys actually get here? Still got like another 11 days, roughly. And it's not like the Russian army is actually helping us out that much. Like, a lot of the Russian army is just hanging out in the middle of nowhere for no good reason. Divisions available. Oh, yeah, right, 100. Okay, so let us go up to a war economy, wartime mobilization, and then now we can focus on something else. So what can we do? We can either go for prosperity. You do nothing for us. You give us also a little bit more stability. Aces, paratroopers 1, which I already have. You also don't do anything at all. So I think we're basically we're done the tree. Most of this we can't really use, or it's like not very useful. I mean, we can get these two. But other than that, it looks like we're mostly, can I get military access through you? No, I can't. So how's I am holding up? Answer is not great. You guys are all here, okay. And I can't support Siam. I can't, like, invite them to their faction. Or into our faction as much as I would like to. It's just not possible. And how much stuff are we actually importing from the British right now? A little bit from Canada. Let's cancel all shipments from the Canadians. We don't need them anymore. Kingdom of Sweden. I bet we won't be able to get those exports anyways. So they're also not really helping us out. Actually, purple. What's your goal right now? You're going to invade there. That's actually not useful. You should actually be here, because we might need the entirety of these armies then if they're going to fight the British. In about a month from now. Yeah, you guys stop. You guys stop. Hold position. Hold position. Oh, you're actually, like, surrounded. That's not great. Try to free this one troop. Who are you at war with right now? We're at war with all of these guys. But France and stuff really, have not been relevant. Neither have the Polish. It's really just the Soviet Union we're dealing with at the moment. Because right now, the Entente is trying to deal with the Germans. And it's basically been a stalemate for the longest time. I think Germany is probably going to lose in the end, but they're holding their own for quite a while. So, like if you look at the casualty rates, 4.4 million Germans have died, 6.26 Frenchmen have died, 1 million Italians. It's been a bad time for them. But right now, the British they have 139 divisions, but they're spread out like really, really thin, I would say. Like Australia doesn't have a lot of troops. British East Indies, all these guys, they have 4 divisions between all these islands, so they should also not be too difficult to do a break. But we need the resources down here. We can't fund our military without them. Okay, this one troop actually just died. Or did he get out? No, I think he just died. Okay. So all of you guys should at least try to get to the front lines. Okay, so if everybody's back in position, like what's your issue right now? Because you're all in yellow. If you're an enemy, it's just people in opposition, which is generally what they're always upset about. So I think you guys can probably do like another attack again on these fronts. Because again, their strength and organization of the Soviet army is like really, really bad. Can you walk in this territory then? Oh, there's actually one Russian guy got himself up here. If he can clear this province, then he should be freed. Okay, you move up this way. The Green Army's soon to get to their front. You should advance there. These guys should fall relatively soon, I would say. Again, the Soviet Union can't last. Like, if any of these other guys attacked, like if Sweden or Ukraine or somehow one of these guys got involved, like if Ukraine attacked the Soviets right now, the Soviets would just die. There would be no way for them to stop us. Or Poland went to war with them, or anybody. Our Western Front. Wait, no, this is in the East. You should attack the Soviet Union. End rivalry with Denmark, reclaim Norway. Can you visit Germany? Yeah, you should fight the Red Menace. That'd be like really useful for me at the moment. What are you guys doing? You can probably push into this province there. So you're trying to push your way into there. Yeah, this is all the same province. Okay, so this one Russian cavalry should be saved to an extent. Are you still marching your way up here? You are. But soon it's going to be Operation Fight the British. I mean, it's not a great name for an operation, but it's what I'm calling it. Operation Try to Beat the British. Okay, so they are falling back out of there. And for the most part, like, you guys are relatively okay. Okay, you actually go here. Like, now they keep just making the front line longer and longer. Like, Green is actually really concentrated, but if Green can push their way to Moscow or to down here, what would have been Stalingrad, then we can definitely make some things work. And I think your CB is going to be done in like 2 days. It's going to be done in January 20th now. You don't have political power? And I can't close this, can I? Never mind, apparently the invasion is not going to be happening in 2 days. Is this going up at least? Yeah, 47. As soon as that's done, then we can start our attack on the British then. I didn't realize it was going to be such an issue. I think we might have given the Soviets too much time to rest and try to recuperate their losses. No, I want you to move into that province. Try to kill those guys because we're gonna be in the multiple combats. Guys, move up north. You are a green troop. Finally about to get to his front line. Are you sure you're on like the super aggressive plan? Because you really don't seem to be. Yeah, no, Cyan was just annexed. Which is kind of bad because I thought we might have been able to hold off the British. Or, you know, help the Siamese fight off the British.